Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. He didn't know Sonny was going to be so critical of his decision to direct Willow Tut's Caitlin McMullen fate, or his coupling up with Jacinda Bracken, Paige Herschel, to secure his own alibi. Honestly, these seem like minor feats compared to some of the misdeeds of Sonny's past. And now the pot is calling the kettle black. Sonny might think he knows what's best for Michael, but will interfering with his son's plan end up costing him their relationship? Michael expected that if anyone would understand what he's up against with going to the ends of the earth to protect his children, it would be his father. While Sonny and Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, have never haggled with each other too much over access to their kids, the Don felt quite differently about his relationships with Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, and Ava Jerome, Maura West. In fact, he's made some pretty desperate moves to keep Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Carolla, away from her mother. So any effort to intervene upon Michael's plan to send Willow to the pen for the foreseeable future may be viewed by his son as a major betrayal. Sonny didn't exactly conspire to find a way to get Michael out of this mess, but when the potential solution fell right into his lap, he wasn't about to ignore it. Nana Reeves, Cynthia Watros, dropping by his table upon Michael's exit to let him know about Portia Robinson's Brooke Kerr secret scandal with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, gave Sonny just the opening he needed to safeguard his son. Racing to Alexa's office to let her know she could swing her finger of blame in Portia's direction instead of Michael's, he's hoping she'll take the intel and run with it. The reality is Michael didn't want his father's help. He would have asked for it if he did. Sonny's meddling is probably going to be seen as just that. After all, Michael isn't working so hard to pin this on Willow just because he wants a resolution to this investigation. He wants her behind bars and away from their kids for good. He's going to have a problem with anyone who gets in the way of this goal. He just wasn't expecting his own family to go against him. Furthermore, if Alexis shifts the probe in Portia's direction, and that leads to untangling the web that tethers her to Jacinda, Michael's alibi could go up in smoke, exposing him as having lied to the police. In Port Charles, no secret stays buried for long, and no grudge ever truly fades away. For months now, the tension between Michael Corinthos and his father Sonny has been building again, a familiar cycle of mistrust, anger, and betrayal that seems destined to repeat itself. But this time, the stakes are deeply personal. According to new General Hospital spoilers, Michael's latest scheme involving his wife, Willow Tut, may backfire spectacularly after Sonny stepped in to stop him from making a life-altering decision. The question now is, will Michael ever be able to forgive his father for interfering in something so private? Or will Sonny's attempt to protect Willow only push his son further away? Fans of the Corinthos family know that Sonny and Michael's relationship has always been complicated. Years of family drama, secrets, and crime have defined their bond, with loyalty often clashing with morality. But lately, Michael's actions have raised eyebrows across the GH community. What exactly was his plan for Willow, and why did he believe sending her away was the only solution? Sources close to GH production tease that this latest rift may not just be another father-son spat. It could be the breaking point that reshapes the entire Corinthos family dynamic for good. It all started when Willow's health began to deteriorate again, both physically and emotionally. Despite her remission and recovery from her previous leukemia battle, the trauma of everything she's endured continues to haunt her. She's been struggling to balance being a devoted mother to Wiley and Amelia while maintaining her nursing career. But the pressure has been mounting, and Michael's increasing obsession with control hasn't helped. Those close to the couple say that Michael has become overprotective to the point of suffocation, making decisions without consulting Willow and treating her like someone who needs saving rather than an equal partner. According to insiders, Willow has been trying to stand up for herself lately, pushing back against Michael's domineering ways. Their arguments have reportedly intensified, with Willow insisting that she needs space to breathe and think. Enter Sonny Corinthos, a man who has made a career out of stepping into crises, sometimes where he doesn't belong. When Sonny caught wind of Michael's plan to send Willow away for an extended mental health retreat under the guise of protection, he stepped in and stopped it cold. Sonny allegedly told Michael that what he was doing wasn't love, it was control. And that confrontation may have lit a firestorm that's only beginning to burn. Michael's reasoning, of course, was rooted in what he believed was love. He's terrified of losing Willow again. But in classic GH fashion, his good intentions have been twisted by fear and resentment. Sources indicate that Michael has been secretly speaking to specialists about a long-term program for trauma recovery, one that would take Willow far from Port Charles for several months. He viewed it as a chance for her to rest, recover, and heal. But Sonny, who has spent his own life battling bipolar disorder and mental health challenges, saw it as something else entirely, an attempt to control and isolate her. When Sonny confronted his son, things reportedly got ugly fast. Michael accused Sonny of undermining him yet again, claiming that his father has no right to interfere in his marriage. Sonny countered that what he was doing wasn't interference, it was protection. You don't fix someone by locking them away, Sonny supposedly told him. That conversation, overheard by Dex, and later mentioned to Cardi, has set off a ripple effect that will soon explode across several storylines. Carly, for her part, is torn. She's proud of Michael for wanting to protect Willow, but sees the same red flags Sonny does. Carly's instincts have always been sharp when it comes to her son's darker tendencies, that Corinthos control gene that runs deep in the family. But she also knows that Sonny has hurt Michael in the past, and that her son's resentment runs deep. Will Carly be the voice of reason that helps bridge the gap between them, or will she take Michael's side and widen the rift? Meanwhile, Willow is reportedly devastated. When she learned that Michael had been making plans about her future behind her back, she felt blindsided and betrayed. This isn't the first time she's had to deal with being someone's project. From her cult upbringing to the bone marrow transplant drama, Willow has spent much of her life fighting for autonomy. Michael's decision, and Sonny's involvement, may push her to the breaking point. According to teasers, Willow will soon make a shocking decision that neither Michael nor Sonny sees coming. Could she be the one to leave Port Charles on her own terms? Fans online are buzzing with theories. Some believe Willow might move out temporarily, taking Amelia with her to stay with Nina, a decision that would infuriate Michael, but one that might finally allow Willow to reclaim her independence. Others suspect she could even confide in Drew or Sam about her situation, leading to an unexpected alliance that shakes up the Corinthos power structure even more. Upcoming GH spoilers suggest that the fallout will be explosive. Sonny's decision to interfere could cost him dearly, not just with Michael, but also with Carly and Nina. Michael's anger may spiral out of control, leading him to make a dangerous move that jeopardizes everything he's built. There are whispers that he may take legal action, possibly using his financial power to push for custody arrangements that would shock everyone. If that happens, the Corinthos family could once again be torn apart by courtroom drama, lies, and manipulation. And then there's Nina. She's reportedly trying to stay neutral, but anyone who knows Nina knows she won't stay on the sidelines for long. She's still desperate to rebuild her relationship with Willow, and Sonny's protective stance might actually strengthen their connection. Nina could become Willow's unexpected ally, which would only drive Michael further into isolation. The emotional fallout promises to be some of General Hospital's most powerful storytelling in years. Maurice Bernard, Sonny, and Chad Jewell, Michael, have both delivered powerhouse performances when pitted against each other, and insiders say the writers are setting up another father-son showdown that will rival their famous 2021 feud. Expect tears, fury, and maybe even a physical confrontation. But beyond the anger, this storyline could offer a deeper exploration of generational trauma. how the Corinthos family's obsession with control and secrecy continues to damage everyone it touches. As the story unfolds, fans will see whether Michael can forgive Sonny for stepping in, or whether this moment becomes the final nail in their already fragile relationship. Can Sonny make his son understand that his interference came from love, not judgment, or has the damage already been done? The truth is, both men are right in their own way. Sonny knows how destructive emotional control can be, while Michael's fear of losing Willow has clouded his better judgment. In the coming weeks, look for Willow to take decisive action. Spoilers hint that she'll make a choice that stuns both Michael and Sonny. One that may involve leaving town, taking time apart, or even filing for separation. This move could become the catalyst that forces both Corinthos men to confront their own flaws. Sonny will question whether his involvement helped or hurt, while Michael may finally realize that love isn't about possession. The Corinthos family is on the verge of another emotional implosion, and this time it's not about mob wars or secrets. It's about something far more human: forgiveness. Will Michael and Sonny find a way to meet in the middle, or will this rift define them for years to come? Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure: General Hospital is about to remind fans why the Corinthos name has always meant passion, pain, and power in equal measure. Stay tuned, Port Charles. The fallout from this father-son clash could reshape everything. Willow's fate, Michael's guilt, and Sonny's conscience are on a collision course, and when the dust settles, nothing in this family will ever be the same again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.